Wait, before the video gets started, the audio at times is questionable. I did my best to kind of salvage it. As a radio journalist, I'm kind of embarrassed that I have a video with such poor audio, but I needed to be upfront and tell you about it. In the places that it is that bad, I've tracked over it, and hopefully that's funny for you. Anyway, without further ado, please go ahead and enjoy the vlog and roll the intro. Good morning, everyone! Or, I guess afternoon. It's 12:45. It's Tuesday, March 31st, and also day 15, 20, I don't know at this point, of quarantine. And today I'm going to be vlogging my day. I'm a very extroverted person, so it is difficult to have to stay at home because I do really like to interact with people. But fortunately, I was homeschooled for like 6 years when I was a kid, 3 of which I kind of like taught myself from books with my mom, and then 3 of which I actually did online. So this is something that I've done before, so it doesn't feel too bad, but I know that if this is your first time having to be productive in the same space that you like try and relax, then this can be really difficult. So today I'm gonna vlog my day, and I'm also gonna give you some tips on how you can make working from home feel a little bit better and you can accomplish more. So I've already done a couple of good things because it is 12:45. I have been awake for a while. First thing that I did when I woke up this morning is I got up and I went for a run. By doing that, I did 2 really important things. I got outside, which is just good because even if you have to stay 6 feet away from people, it's still good to just like wave. It feels nice. And I exercise. And of course, we all know exercising makes you happy. But when you're in your house, my apartment's pretty small, there's not a lot of space to move around, so it feels really good to get out and move around. And the second thing that I did this morning was I got ready for my day. So after my run, I took a shower, I put on a little bit of makeup, I got dressed. Yeah, I am still wearing sweatpants, but for me, it's not so much what I wear as it is the fact that I go through my normal routine. If you feel like you need to put on something a little bit more worky, then you can. I'm not saying you need to go out and put on a pencil skirt, but sometimes even just putting on jeans makes you feel like you're ready to do something. Also, shoes. It really helps if you put on shoes, like you really feel like you're ready to go and do something important.
The third tip is to make sure you have a good space to work in. If your room or your house is a mess, then your brain's also going to be a mess. So if you clean your room or your house, then your brain will be clean and you'll feel all that more productive because you could just focus on work.
I'm going to make my bed. Ta-da! And now that I've made my bed, I'm going to stay away from it. Like, until the end of the day. My bed is the place where I relax. My bed is the place where I sleep. When I have to work and sleep in the same room, I need to at least divide that space. So if I get in my bed and try and work today, I'm gonna be tired while I'm working. And then when I try and go to bed tonight, I'm not gonna be able to go to sleep because I'm gonna think I should be working. It's done. It's beautiful. Took me 30 seconds, makes my room look great, and now I'm just gonna leave it there and look at it. So now that it's 1 p.m., I'm gonna get started with working. And to make sure I accomplish everything that I want to do today, I made a list. By doing that, it gives you some sort of like clear-cut guidelines of goals of things that you need to do, so you're not just sitting there aimlessly, like just working on something. You're working on something to accomplish something. And it feels really good when you check things off, and it keeps things organized in your head. So today, I need to transcribe a podcast. I need to film this vlog, which we're already on the way. I need to write 2 pages of my religious studies paper or 500 words, whichever one is shortest at this point. And I'm gonna sit at my desk and get it done. Oh, and I forgot to mention, since it's 1 now, I'm going to work until 2, and then I'm going to take a 5-minute break where I can like look at my phone, I don't know, get up, take a lap around the house or something like that. So that way I can tell myself you just have to get until 2 p.m. And then I'll just keep doing that all day long until I get all my stuff done.
I also try not to look at my phone while I'm working because then I just end up on TikTok, so...
Okay. Oh. Sorry to flex on you like that. It's 2 o'clock now, so you know what that means. It's break time. I'm gonna go eat lunch.
Here I am enjoying the kimbap that I made. It was the first time I ever made it by myself, and it turned out okay. I also made this banana bread, and as you can see, I've migrated to a different spot because I also like to sit in different places because it makes it feel new and exciting.
Well, now it's 3 o'clock, so it's time for my hourly break. I'm going down to the basement of my apartment complex to get a soda because, I don't know, I want it and I deserve it. I'm taking the stairs because even though I live on the 4th floor and I'm going to the basement, I've just been sitting around my house. This is just more time to get some exercise in and tone my legs. By the time I'm out of all of this, I'll have my summer bod. It's important to give yourself just little rewards for accomplishing things. So my entire last hour, I was thinking, I don't really want to be doing this, but when I finish it, I get a soda. And that's exactly what I did. I don't know what I'm going to motivate myself with this time, but stay tuned. God. We made it.
And then for our third work location, I'm sitting in this chair by the window drinking my Diet Pepsi so I could look out at the rest of the world. There's not a lot of people out there, but it's still pretty outside.
Another tip while you're working from home is try and maintain any sense of normalcy at all. So in order to do that, I am FaceTiming my desk mate at work, Corey. Well, we already share one desk, so now I just put her on my desk at home. It's been a minute. It's now 6:45. I finished working probably like half an hour ago and then just kind of stared out the window for a second because I was done staring at a screen. Now it's time to make dinner. I'm gonna make some pasta, maybe turn on some Netflix. I still have to write my paper, but we're gonna get there. And I'll probably do something fun before I do that because it's important that you pick a hobby, something that's active, something that gets you away from a screen. That's gonna help you like feel productive even while you're relaxing, which is also important to working at home so then you don't just feel like you're laying around wasting space. Okay, well, I'm hungry, so I'm gonna have a glass of wine and cook some dinner now, and I'll see you after that.
Hi, you're watching the Food Network. I made pasta with chicken sausage. It was very easy and from a jar.
It's 7:51. I have to write my paper. That's the last thing I have to check off of the list. So I'm just gonna go there and do it so it's done. And then I have the rest of the night to myself. Wish me luck.
This was definitely the worst part of the day because it had gotten dark outside and I really did not want to be writing this. I think you can kind of look at my face and see that. But anyway, I did get it done and I felt a lot better that I finished it afterwards.
And with that, I am done with my work for today, even if it is at 9 o'clock at night. There are a couple of things that I'm going to do before I go to bed. One of them is in the vlog because I'm done working for today and I'm going to relax. Do one of those active hobbies that I was talking about earlier. Second, go to bed at a decent time because even though I don't have to wake up at a certain time, I should still go to bed at a decent time. And then finally, write my to-do list for tomorrow because if I write my to-do list right now of things I want to accomplish tomorrow, after I've accomplished so many things, I know what I'm capable of doing, right? It's fresh in my head. I know that I can work for 5-6 hours, write 2 pages of my paper, go for a run, all these things in one day. When if I start it tomorrow morning, I might be like, well, I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna write my to-do list for tomorrow, get ready for bed, do some hobby, relax, and I'll see you next week. Bye, guys.